Ask Mono is an educational program where Mono Mukundu answers questions from his followers about music and the music industry in general.
Hello, my name is Clive Mono Mukundu. This video essay is in response to a question that I received from two people. This was after I posted a video which I monologized a gentleman from Kenya who was playing some old school rumba. What I call monalization is when I add my own production interpretation to random performances. So after I posted this video, I received a very interesting question, and this question was provoking my inspiration. I answered him briefly. Then I told him that I might do a video essay, and then I thought of all the work that it takes to do a video essay, and I said, you know what, let me just leave it. But the question kept provoking my inspiration. You know how it is when you are a musician. If you are inspired to do something, you really have to do it. Otherwise, you will not find any peace. So I've decided to do it. But the problem is I have forgotten the exact wording of the question. But I still remember the essence of the question. The question was like this. You've added instruments or you've monologized this song. You can tell it's proper old school rumba. What makes a song belong to a certain genre? What is it about the technicalities that makes this song reggae, this one Sungura, this one jazz? Is it the chord progression? Is it the scales? The simple answer that I gave him is that most genres around the world, like reggae music, Sungura music, Chimurenga music, Afro jazz, dancehall and so forth, they use the same chord progressions or the same family of chord progressions, which are sometimes called scale tone chords and so forth. But there are certain elements that differentiates the genres from each other. And those include the techniques that are played on the instruments. For example, Sungura music, Chimurenga music, and Rumba music as well from DRC. Those are genres that are guitar driven. They are driven by the guitars. So the way the guitars are played in those genres is what differentiates the genres from each other. So you can take a single song and play it in different genres without changing the melody of the vocals. And you can clearly tell this is a different genre, this is a different genre. For a start, I'm going to play a simple instrumental in the key of F with the progression 1-4-1-5. That's a very simple chord progression. And then I'll demonstrate some of the basic differences between the genres. So, if I'm to play it reggae style, obviously we know that it will go like this. And if the bass line comes in with the reggae feel, the other instruments come in with the reggae feel, it becomes a reggae song. But if I'm to play it like this, the melody that I've played is typically Sungura. So automatically, if all the other instruments come in, playing Sungura techniques and playing Sungura melodies, it becomes a Sungura song. I can change the style and play it Mbira style, for example. So one thing that is very interesting about music genres is you can have 5 songs playing exactly the same chord progression, and you won't even notice that these songs are using the same chord progression because of the way the instruments are played and the way the melodies are constructed and the way the techniques are played and so forth. So to demonstrate this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a song by Misty In Roots called On Them, Control Them. It's in the key of F, and the progression is 1-4-1-5, which is F, B flat, back to F, and then C. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some other songs, Zimbabwean songs in different genres, and put them on the same instrumental. I'll just remove the instruments from the songs and use the same instrumental by Misty In Roots, and you see what I mean. The songs are playing in the same chord progression, the same tempo. Of course, I've adjusted the tempos and I've adjusted the pitches of the song so that they fit. But the funny thing is that all these songs that I'm going to play are going to fit into the Misty In Roots instrumentation, but they are coming from different genres. So the first song is by Misty In Roots, and which is going to be the main song anyway. It's called On Them, Control Them. Here we go. So I'm going to move in and put Simon Chimbetu's song called Mkazi Wangu. And then we'll go back to Misty In Roots. Now I'm going to add in all of them Tuku's show yangu. It's using the same chord progression as well. Back to Misty In Roots. Now we are going to go to Killer T's song called Moyo Wangu. Here we go. Back to Misty In Roots. Now we're going to go to John Chibadura's song called Vengai. Here we go. Back to Misty In Roots. Now we're going to end with Simon Chimbetu, Mkazi Wangu again. Misty In Roots. Okay, so this tells you that a genre is not defined by the chord progression. All these songs are used in the same chord progression, the same sequence, which is 1-4-1-5. But what differentiates each genre is the techniques played on the instruments. I hope I answered the question very well. Thank you very much. And just a disclaimer, I know someone is going to say, you need permission, have you asked for permission? But according to copyright law, if you are using music for educational purposes, you don't need to ask for permission. Thank you.